Good evening, and thank you for being here. Welcome to the 2023 Red Cedar Honors Choir Concert. Every year we host an honors event, either an honors choir or an honors band. We've been doing this as part of the Red Cedar Music District since 2011. This year we have the privilege of having a guest director, Mr. Charles Moe, who is the high school director at Princeton High School in Minnesota. He's also the artistic director of the East Central Minnesota Chorale. And our accompanist today is Dr. Matt Wheeler out of Hayward. To start our program, we're going to have the Spooner Select Choir sing you a few pieces as the host choir, and the directors get to sing you a song as well before the Red Cedar Honors Choir make their way up on the stage. So here is the Spooner Select Choir.
The day that is coming speaks to the day. The night that is gone to following night. The night that is gone to following night. The telling the glory of God, the wonder of His wonder, displays the firmament. The wonder of His wonder, displays the firmament. In all the lands resounds the word, never unperceived, ever understood, ever understood. In all the lands resounds the word, never unperceived, ever understood, ever understood, His
Surino, Chandrino, Yarivino, Satana Solu, Serapani, Suranino, Solu, Satana Solu, Surino, Chandrino, Yarivino, Satana Solu, Serapani, Suranino, Solu, Satana Solu, Already,
Katulani si umaran tu poguma. O tavani pangalum tuttu virum kangalum tolan tu poguma. Namakane tu medu, kame kane sekadu. Semenale telekumrodu. Namakane tu medu, kamakane sekadu. Semenale telekumrodu.
As the choirs come on down, I'd like to introduce myself. I am the Susan Franco Choral Director at Rice Lake High School. As the choirs are joining me on the stage, I am also the president of the Red Cedar Music District since 2012. So I've been around for quite a while, and of all of these honors programs that we have had, there are 8 school districts within that make up the Red Cedar Music District. And I could name them off for you right now, and I guarantee I'm going to forget one, and it would probably be Rice Lake. So you have the names in your program. You can see these students on stage. From each school district, they nominated 8 students, except for Spooner, which is our host school. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this. Every year, it goes from school district to school district, which is just one of the few programs that the Red Cedar Music District does put on for all of our students. The other things that we do host and we do for students is the middle school solo and ensemble, which is WSMA, Wisconsin State Music Association. And then we have the high school solo and ensemble program, as well as large group music fest. And all of these happen in the spring. Middle school solo and ensemble was actually last Friday at Ladysmith.
So we had a whole bunch of students involved in that. I'm sure I didn't tell him this. Let's take a vote. Out of the students on stage, how many of you think you will be performing at high school, solo, and ensemble? Ooh. It's pretty cool. I didn't know I'd get that many hands up, so that's kind of exciting. So the students are on stage. You probably see roughly 70, 75 students or so up there, and they range all the way from freshman, sophomore, junior, up to senior, and they were nominated. So they are the best of the best from the local schools, from the 8 school districts around. So without further ado, I'm going to have Mr. Charles Moe up on the stage, and here is the 2023 Red Cedar Music District Honors Choir.
Grow together. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Charles Moe, and I have had the wonderful joy of being able to be out here today for the Red Cedar Music District Honors Choir Festival. I'm going to tell you something, and you can choose to believe me or not. It's free country, but I hope you believe me. There are a lot of honors choirs like this. I've heard several of them. They're not all this good, and that's the truth. The amount of work, and that's really what it takes. It's fun, but it's also hard work. The amount of work it takes to do something like you've seen this evening is just incredible. A lot of it done today, a lot of it done behind the scenes before the students even set foot into Spooner High School this morning. Directors, would you please stand once more and be acknowledged? If there are any, the Red Cedar Honors, the Red Cedar District Directors. Not only have they prepared their students before they got here, but all throughout today, they have been leading these singers in sectionals and making sure that the fine details of notes and rhythms are there so we can explore some of the larger possibilities in the big ensemble. I'd also be remiss if I didn't say that this couldn't happen without the support of families and friends and people who make sure these students are getting to rehearsals, not just for this, and rehearsals and practices, and all those people who supplement the busy lives of these students. Any parents of students up here, would you stand too and be recognized? Why not? We appreciate you getting them to where they need to go, dropping them off, and also picking them up. Some other things I wrote them down so I don't forget. Before we sing our last piece, and don't worry, Mrs. Linton, I haven't forgot. She has things to say as well. I need to thank, as a guest here, the volunteers who worked to do all this today. I need to also thank Dr. Matt Wheeler, who's been on the piano and just fantastic all day long. In addition to the directors and the families, I also need to thank the students. This would not have happened without students who show up willing to sing, willing to try new ideas, and willing to give it their all. And it is not a surprise to me that these are all students who are leaders in their home programs. And they have done you proud today, and they've done their schools proud, they have done their choirs proud, they have done their state proud. And so I am so glad that you could join us for this evening. The next number we're going to sing, the last number is called Gate Gate, but before that, Mrs. Linton, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so I have a lot of thank yous, a lot he covered already, but I want to say thank you to all the parents and family for the support, and especially my Spooner people. We get here every day really, really, really early, 7:20, and so thank you guys for making that happen. The Red Cedar directors, thank you guys so much for all of your wonderful support and help today with everything. To Mr. Scafidi and Mr. Thornley for helping today run smoothly. To my select choir parents who helped do a bunch of things behind the scenes, and I probably don't even know all of the things you did because you just get it done, and I'm so appreciative. To Mr. Barnett for playing the organ. Very nice job. Thank you, Mr. Barnett. Dr. Wheeler, Dr. Wheeler again on the piano. And last but not least, Mr. Charles Moe, whom I have known for about 15 years. We actually met in the East Central Minnesota Chorale. That's why I use this folder today. This is my old folder. We sang together about 15 years ago, and that's how we became friends and colleagues, and that was at the very beginning of both of our teaching careers. So thank you very much for making this a wonderful experience for the students. You have done a great job. And students, I hope you enjoyed your time here at Spooner High School and working with Mr. Moe, and it's just been a wonderful day, and you guys sound amazing. So thank you so much, and thank you guys for coming tonight.
Gone now, real gone, crossing the river, hallelujah. Gone now, real gone, crossing the river, hallelujah. Everybody, everybody gone, everyone, hallelujah. Everybody, everybody gone, everyone, hallelujah. Gate, gate.